All right. I guess this is going to get started. So this will end up on YouTube.
That's right. Well, I gotta click that button. Bam.
Yep. Bam. So we are now recording. This will go on YouTube later.
This is going on YouTube?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Zaina's
So,
last name.
So, just so people in the stream currently, and for those who will be watching this later on the YouTubes, couple rules as DM, mainly for Twitch chat. There is people in my hometown who I've spoken to about this campaign. You know spoilers. If you could please refrain from putting spoilers in Twitch chat. There's a lot of mystery in this campaign. A lot of you know a lot of stuff. Please don't spoil it for the players. Secondly, rules lawyering. People make mistakes. We all do. D&D is a complex game. There's a lot of math. There's a lot of rolling. I myself am not a master of this game. If you could refrain from rules lawyering, the point of this is to tell a story. We will not be following the rules as written 100% of the time. You'll note that we've already rolled initiative. It's a house rule that I use. If anyone's curious about that, you can hit me up at Tanner Sidetracks on Twitter. I'll post a link in whatever. The players tonight, if we could go one by one here, I'll start at the top of the Discord list here with Alastor Xephan.
I'm Corey Dow, and I'm playing Alastor Xephan, who's a half-orc paladin of Bahamut.
Excellent. Following that is Groovy. Groovy is our music bot. Thank you, Groovy.
Thank you, Groovy.
Thank you, Groovy. After that, we have Mo.
I'm Scott Ambrose. I'm playing Mo Milner, a human who currently is aligned with the Raven Queen.
Following that, we have Quirren Yurlto.
My name is John Brownsell, and I'm playing Quirren Yurlto. I am a grave cleric Goliath.
Following that, there's the Dungeon Master. That's me. I'm Tanner Troxel, and I herd these cats. After that, we have Zaz.
My name is Jordan Agus, and this is my character Zaz. Hi, my name's Zaz.
I love it.
He's a wood elf druid.
All right, and following that, we have Zane.
Hi, I am playing Zane, the Tiefling Warlock. I am Spoolie, or Spoolie Streams on Twitter and Twitch.
Excellent. And with that, we're going to dive right in. So just a little recap. As this is the first stream, there's going to be a lot of confused people. The party is currently at level 5, and through circumstances in their first encounters, have named themselves the Devil's Advocates. Traveling south to the town of Ashbourne, they encountered a city that does not function on traditional means of market. There's no gold transfer. Everything is on barter or trade. After discovering this, they went to the only tavern and inn in town, known as the Will o' the Wisp, and met with the barkeep, owner, and very sleepy dragonborn, Karamat, who, in exchange for removing a problem in his freshly built outhouse and sewer system, the Devil's Advocates were granted free room and board and food. Resting for a moment and taking some slight respite, they encountered a character very near and dear to my heart, known as Cooper, an Aarakocra whose class is known to the party meta-wise, but not known in terms of the game. After a small disagreement of sorts between Alastor, Mo, and Cooper, Cooper sought to go up the stairs to his room for the night. Alastor, looking to prevent him from traveling forth up the stairs, was thwarted by Quirren, casting the spell Feign Death, and literally killing Alastor for 1 hour. Alastor saw some horrible things in his visions, and that is where we pick up tonight's stream. Alastor, You're dead on the floor. You have no heartbeat. Quirren has just killed Alastor. Mo, Zaz, and Zane, you see this? The tavern is still empty. Devil's advocates, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna continue eating.
Okay. Good start.
How far away am I? I'm
You're at the bar, if I do recall. So you would have heard a loud, which is the sound of the incredibly beefy and well-built Alastor Xephan hitting the floor, his armor clinking to the ground, and standing behind him is Quirren. Quirren, I assume you're smiling?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna put down my empty tankard and
Okay.
walk over and kind of give him a nudge with my foot.
All right. So after
Make sure he's
standing up,
dead.
you were drinking the corpse fruit cider, which is the only beverage served at this establishment. I need you, and the first roll of the stream and the night, make a Constitution saving throw, please. So for those watching, you'll see two screens in your stream right now. To the right is a program,
Constitution, right?
con saving throw. To the right, you'll see program. Oh no. You'll see Map Tools,
Oh,
which
no.
is a free program from rptools.net. And to the left, you will see Discord. Discord will be your source of our roles and our memes and help you to identify who is talking. We'll also show you Quirren here reacting to that natural one. So, Mo.
For those of you watching, also, this moment will be character progression.
Yes, it will.
Oh no.
So, Mo, standing up, you've had a fair amount of cider in your life before being an alcoholic. You stand up, you get off the chair, you take a first step, and man, you are fucking drunk. You're just shit-faced. Like, you stare in the mirror at a party like, yep, I'm still a piece of shit drunk. With that, and now being drunk off the corpse fruit cider, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Beautiful, Scott.
Oh,
Good fucking
this is
start.
amazing.
Oh my
That's
God.
Funny. That's funny.
It's
That's
not
really
funny.
Oh god, it is
fucking
bad.
Great.
Oh,
That's. I find that pretty amusing.
oh man.
So
Oh.
episode 1, good start.
Oh my God. That's beautiful. So standing up, you'd been warned about the effects of corpse fruit cider before. With a name like corpse fruit, something's not entirely on the surface. Standing up, you feel drunk. Just your hands are moving and you see kind of it ghosting. Thinking back to the task at hand, you look up and expecting to just see Quirren standing behind the now dead Alastor. You don't see that. Instead, you see a man, mid-50s, scarred, battle-worn, rough 5 o'clock shadow, just standing there staring at you. You haven't seen your father, Mo, in years.
You can't be here. What? No. No.
He takes a step towards you, and like the
I
wind,
take a step back.
he vanishes.
Oh.
But no.
It's important to note, the rest of you saw nothing.
I know he's dead, but why are you acting like that? Oh?
I need a minute. Oh. What is in that shit?
Karamat, the Dragonborn, behind the bar. Oh! Someone must have felt the pleasant effect of a corpse fruit cider. Mo here's just had an encounter with a lost loved one. Pleasant, isn't it?
You should put that on the warning label, you ignorant old man.
Oh, it's kind of in the name. Corpse fruit. It's a tree grown from death.
While this is going on, I'm going to be taking Alastor's weapons.
Okay. That's an interesting one. What exactly are you doing? Are you just picking up his sword? Stuff
I'm
like
picking
that?
up his sword and checking his body for any other weapons on him.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. Corey,
Yes.
send me a list of your inventory real quick over Discord message.
17.
17.
Hopefully I can
Okay.
just copy this.
Yeah,
Oh,
copy paste, please. So you bend down. He has a large greatsword, if I recall.
Yes.
Was there any other weapons on your person?
God, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can handle
Weapons.
that.
I have a hand axe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the hand axe. That's the only other, just the two weapons that I have.
Okay.
Some rope, signet ring, nothing else really.
Not quite, actually. There is something. Just quickly checking your inventory here. Corey, do you have that thing on your person?
Yes. Yes, I do. 100%.
Searching through his person, you find some interesting things. A bag that you've seen him put extensive things in. Just you've seen a bag of holding before. You're familiar with it, but it's good to know he has it. You find his greatsword, obviously, a bedroll. He's wearing chainmail. You find his clothes underneath his chainmail are incredibly fine and well made. You find his holy symbol, which is that of a bellows. You find a number of potions, and reaching around, you find kind of tucked away to his side, a chain, a thicker chain than he should be wearing. Pulling it up, you hold. Oh, this is great. You hold an incredibly well-made and thick set of manacles.
Oh,
Quirren,
fuck.
if you could make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
Holding the manacles in your hand, something deep inside you burns. Anger, rage. You hold them and you squeeze them and you attempt to break them, but they're just too damn strong. You grab them and you chuck them across the room, right at the table where Zaz and Zane are eating. The manacles hit the table, slide across, land on the table in front of Zane and Zaz. Quirren, you're now down, sitting on the steps, seething in rage. You don't know why. Thanks for the meme. Zaz and Zane, you're just enjoying your meal, a well-earned meal, as the meme states. When suddenly these manacles just slam in front of you on the table, disturbing your drink, Zane.
What are these?
I found them on him.
I attempt to pick them up.
Okay. They're manacles.
Okay.
Well made. Almost ornamental. Lots of flourish on them. They
Can
don't.
I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead.
While this is
Sorry.
going on, can I tromp upstairs and toss his weapons in just a random room now?
Okay. Heading upstairs, you open the first door. Empty room. You guys have all taken a spare room. You just chuck them in. Ting, 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 ting. They land in there. Slam the door.
Come back down.
19. You can discern, Zane, that they're definitely magical in nature. As well as you remember Alastor mentioning a god, Bane, and you're aware that traditionally Bane's symbol is that of manacles of confinement. They seem almost ceremonial in nature.
Okay.
All right, Mo, what are you doing?
Given that I have had quite a bad experience with the local alcohol, I'm just kind of sitting on the floor where I was, just smoking, just kind of looking where I saw that
Your
figure of my
apparition.
father disappear.
Okay. It's just sitting there, 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So as all this is happening, you hear the door of the tavern open. Now it's about at this point, after having your travel and your encounter in the sewer, it's about now probably 8 o'clock, 8:30. It's still absolutely pouring outside, and you hear the door of the tavern open. You hear several voices chattering. And as the door opens, you hear Karamak go, "Ah, yep, as expected. Right on time. Here they come." And through the door, one by one, the tavern slowly begins filling up. People of all walks of life. You see people with the gnarled, dirty hands of a blacksmith. You see people who are just almost covered in wood chips and look like they've been out in the forest all day. A gentleman walks past you, Zaz, who has a strong smell of the river and of fish. You see people whose hands they're kind of rubbing them as if they've been working all day. And before you all know it, the tavern is incredibly full. You get the feeling that this is a common occurrence, and the tavern every night fills up after work. Some of them give a strange look to Alastor, lying on the ground. Many don't approach. These are all locals, so nobody's heading upstairs to an inn room. They figure he's probably had a very bad experience with corpse root cider. So, one by one, the drinks come out, food is passed around, conversation erupts. You're all now in a loaded bar.
Did Cooper already go to bed?
Cooper is up in his room, yes.
Okay.
How many tables are there? Like,
Approximately, it's not the largest tavern. I'd say 7 tables, as well as a large open space in front of the fireplace. No one seems to be sitting there right now. Everyone had a cloak, as well as there's maybe 10 to 12 stools at the bar. There's only most people are kind of sitting with their group at their tables.
I'm gonna take my plate of. Well, first get up, pick up whatever food I had left, and walk over and sit down with Zane and Zaz.
Sit
He's
over
gonna be
with
doing the
Zane.
same.
Okay.
I'm
Alastor's
just picking
still
at
on
it.
Yep.
I'm still distracted AF.
Okay. So sitting there, Quirren, mad as hell, Mo, distracted AF, Zane, Zaz, apathetic, I am assuming. You have caught the eye, Zane, you notice this, of a very crooked man. He's kind of hunched over, he's spindly, and he's wearing a very well-made shirt rolled up at the sleeves. He's got big spectacles magnifying his eyes. He's kind of rubbing his hands together, and he comes over and goes, "Yeah, now I couldn't help but notice you're not a set of faces I necessarily recognize. Would that be a correct assumption?"
If you're wondering if we are travelers, then the answer is yes.
Excellent, and excellent. 4 travelers, that's exactly what I need. So, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Laurent. A very simple name for a very complex gentleman. I am a watchmaker here in town. And I was wondering if I could interest you in perhaps some trade for some very fine watches. Perhaps not from him. Okay. You there, gentleman with 1,000-yard stare. You look like a man who needs the time. Can I interest you in one?
It's time for some decent booze.
Okay, yes, and if you had a watch, you'd be able to tell what time that is. And it's currently, and he looks to his left arm, and you notice now, we hadn't before, he's got 5 watches on his arm, just lined up there. Currently, it's 8:30 p.m., all handmade, beautifully crafted, just kind of right in your face. Zaz, just right there. He goes, this one here is gold, and this one here is silver. This one here is magical, but that one's a little pricey. It's a little expensive, and we'll talk that over if you're truly adventurers. This one here's platinum. Do we have another meme?
Meme check.
Just continuing shoving your face full of food.
I haven't really had a chance to talk yet, really. It's just been eating food and hearing him.
He goes, so what do you say? Your goods from across Dragondale Coast for my finely made watches.
Later.
Excellent. You there, tiefling. Pointing to you, Zane. Watch. This one here, like I said, gold, silver, platinum. This one here has a garnet on the little. He points to the second hand. It's struggling to move with this garnet. It's incredibly gaudy, actually. It's not a pretty watch, but it's certainly eye catching.
Do your wares possess any mystical properties?
Yes. So he kind of leans in. He's leaning over the table, leaning over you, Zaz, over your food. He goes, so I've got these gems and these gears from only the finest of sources. And this watch here, and he points to the simplest looking watch on his arm. It's got a gold face with a black strap. It's remarkably classy, but simple nonetheless. It was this one here. I call it the watch of second chances. When the time is right, it appears to let you do it all over again.
I'm listening.
It's incredibly simple. Once a day. It is slightly prone to breaking, so you have to be gentle with it. But if you have anything for trade, I'd be more than happy to take it off your hands in exchange for this. Just be aware, with magical properties like this, it's quite expensive.
Give him the manacles.
We are.
I just hand him the manacles.
He kind of looks at them. He goes, as pleasant as these are to hold, I really don't really have a use for ornamental manacles. Do you? Kind of puts them back down. Do you have any trinkets, treasures, gems? Gems are good.
I pull out my
gears.
strange clockwork amulet.
Ding, ding, ding. He kind of looks at it for a second, and there's just this almost all the color has drained from his face at this point. He goes, Where did you get that?
Does it matter?
Yes.
I possess it.
Trinkets from Mechanus do not find their way to the material plane. Are you willing to part with it?
Yeah, I don't care.
He takes off his magic watch, puts it in your hand, grabs the clockwork amulet, and goes, appreciate your patronage. Anyone needs a watch, I'll be over by the fireplace. Please don't disturb me. There's much I have to do. And he
Gonna grab him before he goes off. Toss him the manacles and then let him go.
Okay. And he goes and he just sits down in front of the fireplace, and you see him kind of messing around with the amulet at the thing there. He's like, yes. Okay. He's just kind of whispering to himself. The bar is slowly filling up. You see the woman you encountered your first day here in Ashbourne, Cassie, who had identified herself as a carver, kind of walk in, look up and down at the table, look over at Alastor, dead on the floor. Huh. Drunks. And just carries on past you into a corner. Meets up with another woman in a corner table. Begins a conversation.
Could I hear her make the drunk comment?
Yes. It was intentionally audible.
I look over at Zane. Well, she seems to have a problem with drunks. What's wrong with drunks? I'm shit-faced.
You are, with a natural 1, you are fucking hammered, man.
I don't really know what to say, and I look down.
Oh, yes, your item card. Allow me to send you that. There you are. Pardon me 1 second as I send someone an item card. Items, and we have the Watch of Second Chances. The card says Pocket Watch. It has been amended.
I start fiddling with the watch.
Okay.
So
It functions as a watch. It's telling the time. It's 8:30. It's well, at this point it's 8:32 and 53 seconds, 54 seconds, 55 seconds. I'm not going to count out the time for you guys. You should be able to
Keep going.
Go on.
56, 57, 58.
This is what
so
the game has come to.
who's it? How is this seating arrangement at the table?
So the seating arrangement at the table is currently, you guys seem to be in the table in the middle of the bar. Zaz, you are on your chair. The back is to the doorway, facing the fireplace. Quirren, you are opposite him, facing the doorway, back to the fireplace. Zaz, you are facing the bar with your back to the stairs. Mo, your back's to the bar, facing the stairs.
And I'm in front of the stairs.
And you're in front of the stairs,
Face to
literally
the floor.
dead. Literally dead. I'm going to say for the
Straight up
next few minutes. Well, more than that, probably for the next 50 minutes.
Yeah.
You're fucking dead.
I look over at Quirren. You were right. This place is bad. Very, very bad.
He wouldn't listen.
But I don't understand. He shouldn't be here. He's dead.
Well,
But he was
I
there.
pull out my chair and I start heading towards the stairs.
Huh.
Sure. Yep.
The chair makes a Chewbacca noise.
All right. You head towards the stairs, and lying there at the foot of the stairs is a dead Alastor, stripped of his
I carefully
weapons.
step over Alastor.
Okay.
Oh.
Just
Ooh,
heading up
that's
the
so lovely.
stairs.
Yep, just heading up the stairs, going to bed.
Okay. All
Bed
right.
with one eye open.
Fair enough. So you head up the stairs, head to your room. The three of you, what are you doing?
I'm gonna finish up with my food here. I
Okay.
think I'm pretty well done for the evening. However, I'm actually gonna head over to the stairs and try and help Alastor just get out of the way.
Okay. So you head over to the stairs. He's at the foot, just like lying there. At this point, his tongue is kind of like lopped out the side of his mouth. Just dead on the floor. Eyes
Okay.
open still.
Well,
Quirren, what did you do to him?
I killed
Can I-
him.
Like,
Yeah.
long sleep? Never wake up? Like,
About an
That's it.
hour. The spell.
Meta
Can
question
you-
as I'm looking up feign death here real quick.
It gives me a
Um,
time period and says that he's dead.
For the spell's duration or until you use an action to touch the target and dismiss the spell. Oh, God.
Yup.
He's
I'm
dead
dead
until
for an
Quirren says
hour.
otherwise.
Oh, for the spell's duration, which is an hour.
Alastor, just for the sake of brevity here, you're still in that pink, red, crystalline area with screams echoing around you. It's
So-
horrible.
So now, okay, while I'm in this dreamscape, I was basically ushered up to the seat where I assume the seat of Bahamut was, and it was an impassable wall of pink, gray, rage, horror
Yes.
cloud.
Yep.
If I go up and try and break through it or touch it, does anything happen?
You try to move, and you're locked in your body. You're unable to move. All you can do is see and hear. You can't even speak.
This is the
Pleasant,
worst.
isn't it? All right, Zaz, what are you doing?
I'm gonna kind of prop him up so he's out of the immediate like walkway, and then
Okay.
go up to sleep.
How
All right,
considerate
so-
of you.
So you kind of prop him up and you lean him against the stairs. And Zaz, as you're heading up the stairs, the gentleman before, who was tinkering with the clockwork amulet, he's kind of tinkering and goes, ah! I got it! I got it! And the bar kind of stops and turns. He goes, I did it! I can go to Mechanus. I can go here where there's pure order, and everything's a clock. Everything is gears. Everything is perfect. And he puts his hand over the clockwork amulet, and it begins to glow. And he's twisting, and he's turning it. And Quirren, from one of the tables you hear, oh no. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna try magic again. You hear, shh, let the old codger try. It's like, no, it's gonna be bad. And with that, there's a and the clockwork amulet in his hands completely explodes, shatters. And standing in front of the fireplace is a portal. And past the portal, you can see gears turning. The two of you who are still in the bar, you see gears turning. You see a skyscape of a one solid color of red. Everything's in order. But then the portal starts to distort and turn and twist and mold, and you see the opposite of clocks spinning. You see floating chunks of rock in the sky. You see clouds swirling and turning. You see water flowing upwards. And stepping out is a monstrous blue creature, toad-like in its appearance, with two giant claws made of bone sticking out of its arm.
No.
Wait, what?
Crap.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, fuck.
What did I do?
It
Real
kind of,
quick,
yes,
Can I tell you what I thought you were leading up towards?
sure.
Well, let me show you.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, not quite.
You ever heard of the Gear
That's
Wars?
good, that's good. Close. Never heard of the Gear Wars. Stepping out is this monstrous toad creature, just eyes wild. It's rows of just pin sharp needle-like teeth grinning at the tavern. Just leaves its mouth. Could I interest the party in potentially I don't know, visual aid?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Give us the map. Although I can't do anything about it.
Actually, viewers, your first map.
At this point, am I hearing commotion downstairs, and can I
You're-
run downstairs?
You are definitely hearing commotion downstairs.
This
Okay,
is
I
our
run
first encounter
downstairs.
map
Let you run.
of this dream.
Yes. Now,
I'm
just
guessing
make sure.
Zaz is just like on the stairs right now.
Yep. Player visible and influence player's current map. Let's see what happens. Make sure this goes all according to plan. It's going to take a second to load.
Ooh, 3 of 31.
Yes. Most of it is tokens. It won't take long to load. Just for those in stream, what we are using is currently known as Map Tools. It is a free program on rptools.net. I highly suggest it. So, stepping out of this portal is this monstrous blue creature which is currently going to roll for initiative.
Motherfucking slab, and I can't do shit about it.
Do that. Roll my d6. It looks like, Mo, you are the first to react. What would you like to do?
No, I'm not loaded in yet.
You're not
Just
quite
give me
loaded
a
in?
second.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I just got the last chunk to load.
Oh god.
Oh, this is fucking bad.
Look at all
This is
these
very
people.
This is fucking bad. This is a delicious map, though. I really dig it.
Thank you. Still loading there, Scoot?
Yeah, this is a great
Yeah,
map.
the lag is real.
Oh, the lag is real.
Don't worry, Alastor, you'll die sitting up like the rest of us.
Thank you.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. So, you can find yourself there in the middle of the room, at the table
Yeah,
next to Quirren.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It is your go. Remember, Control G opens up the grid if you need it. What would you like to do? Just get my numbers going here.
Stop watching the stream. Oh, that might be why. it's
That might
telling
be
me I'm
it
watching
there,
the
yeah.
stream.
Yep.
So I can attack. Oof. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll-
moving
I'll
up.
go in.
You move up kind of wobbly. You're still drunk, Mo.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack.
All right, so
Man.
I know we usually roll the attacks together, but sir, you're fucking smashed. So roll every attack in this combat, disadvantage.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
Okay.
it.
I don't even care. I'll fucking kill it.
Okay, so that's a 17. 17 hits. So drunken, Mo pulls back. I'm assuming your main hand is still the changing blade.
The battle axe.
Okay, going out, swinging. That's a D8. 9 points of
9.
damage. So swinging out, the creature caught off guard by its new surroundings, looking around. Suddenly, there's a drunken Mo, angry, just tortured, swinging an axe. You get it in the shoulder, just. It kind of looks down, waiting for your next attack, and it smiles, and you see rows of needle teeth. What else do you got for me?
Offhand.
Offhand, go ahead and roll to attack. Disadvantage again. Alastor, you would be on deck, but you are dead. Zane, you are the one on deck. 16. 16 hits.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're rolling good.
A drunk Mo can fight.
Drunk, no. All right. 6 points of damage. All right. It kind of leans down. It's ready for it, but it wasn't watching your other hand. As shing, the Raven Queen's projection comes up, kind of like an uppercut motion. You catch it up the arm, glancing slightly off the bone protrusion, which makes a large shing scraping sound. You get the feeling it's a very, very hard bone. Hey. Sorry. What else you got for me, Mo?
Bonus attack.
Okay.
Back to where I began with my main hand.
Yep.
And
Going back with the main hand.
Ooh, well.
12 does not hit. So after getting hit the second time, it raises its arm, and your changing blade battle axe swings in and hits the bone, and it's just kind of holding there, staring at you with eyes of pure chaos. The Slad rolled high,
Oh god.
so it's now the Slad's turn. The Slad is going to use its first action, and it's going to attempt to shove you, Mo. Let me just quickly look up the rules for the shove as an action here, just so we're clear on it. Control F, shove. There we go. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so you can either try to contest this with a athletics or acrobatics check at disadvantage because you're drunk. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for Slad. This is contested.
Okay, yeah, I'll contest it with acrobatics.
You're gonna do an acrobatics with your dex. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's with disadvantage, so I gotta do
Yes.
2 of those. Sorry.
Roll one more time.
That is not good.
That's not good. So we're gonna say because that's your first roll and it's disadvantage. Yeah. So you are gonna be knocked back. You are currently prone and knocked on your ass. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a little halo around you here of a nice purple color, saying that you are on your back, prone. The Slad is then going to move across the room to townsfolk here, who's Cassie, the Carver. She's going to turn and just kind of realizing now what's happening, she's going to let out a blood-curdling scream as the Slad is going to take its claw and it's going to slice up Cassie's front. Blood comes pouring out, and you see an ichor kind of form on her, and she stands there just shivering and shaking, just as her body begins to morph and turn, and bones begin to crack, her skin becoming red, as now Cassie, if I can do this, becomes a red version of the creature that you see in front of you.
No!
The creature's
bad.
So Sidetrax has decided to fuck us.
You're the one who gave him the amulet.
Oh my fucking lord.
Welcome to Limbo, motherfuckers. The Slad is gonna look at its new body. It's gonna look at the blue Slad, and it's just gonna in this maniacal, sickening laugh that shouldn't be coming from a mouth shaped like it is. Alastor, you're dead. Zane, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Alright. Alright.
You're welcome.
This
So-
is bad.
I would like to cast you know what on the
Say
blue
it.
Slad.
Say it.
Please say it.
Eldritch Blast.
Yay!
Eldritch play.
All right, now,
Eldritch Blast.
Michelle, just to cover here, Eldritch Blast has 2 beams. Those 2 beams can either go to the same target or 2 different targets.
Yep. Alright,
So-
I'd like to cast it on 2 different targets.
Okay, so one at the red, one at the blue?
Yes.
Okay, let me just get some numbers here. So I'm going to need you to roll to hit twice. And remember your spell attack modifier. You don't have your rod out, though.
No, I don't.
Okay, just stating that. So it's a +6 to hit
6.
for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Only +6.
Do I have to roll it twice?
Yeah, roll it twice. We'll say the first one is for the blue, second one is for the red. Both hit. So with that, Zane, you come running down the stairs. You see 2 giant frog creatures, red frog, blue frog, old frog, new frog. And you just let out a as the pinkish purple energy goes flying across the wisp. People in the tavern are starting to notice now. And they're starting to run after these shots. I need you to roll first damage for the blue, then damage for the red, if you do not mind.
That's D10, right?
Yep, 1d10 plus your charisma modifier. So +4.
Even though I'm not holding the rod?
The rod's only a +2, so it's because
I'm
of your
going
Eldritch
to
Invocation.
stop the stream for a second. I have to do
It's
something.
happened, although I don't know if this is happening.
Yeah, we're back up.
Until I actually die for real.
All right, welcome back. What was going on? Just a bit of lag?
A bit of lag. I tried to drop the FPS because I put it up to 60, so back down to 30.
Ah, that'd be the lag there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's...
Wait, I rolled a D20.
I was going
Sorry.
to say 23! Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Meh.
+4.
I could add 4. I'll say that's a 10. That's fine.
Alright.
So- As both... Oh, no, you rolled a d10 before, Michelle. You rolled the
For the
10
first-
ahead of time. And then you rolled a d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've done your damage. It's okay.
Okay.
Both the slads hit in the chest. You see a wound form and then close. It kind of looks at you and smiles with this big toothy grin. That didn't do as much damage as you thought it should. All right. Zaz, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I got to go down the stairs.
Yep.
And then I got 35. That was
So you
20.
got another. Yeah, you got another 15 feet. Okay.
That's the best I got there. And let me just check the ranges. Fuck. It is just out of range for a lot of my shit. From here, I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the big blue one.
Chill touch. Okay, is that a save or spell attack?
Spell attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Oh, nat 1. Running forward and getting ready for the chill touch, you go, and the rug is just ever so slightly raised in that spot, and you kind of drop it a little bit. You're like, I'm good. Nobody saw that. I'm good. That's the third nat 1 of the night, guys.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
We're only in the first round of
so
combat.
well.
Brings us now. Zaz, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I should have asked that. Quirren,
Okay.
it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to shout out to the bar, everybody out! And then run to him, help him get up.
All right, that's.
And
yep,
if I
that'd be
can
your action.
cast, oh, that's the action. Okay, then I'll just cast Lesser
Yeah.
Restoration on him then.
Okay, so go ahead and make your cat. Oh, what did I do there? Yellow. Oh, that better.
You can
Alright.
end one disease or one condition afflicting it, and I will try and get rid of the drunkenness.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll say it's equivalent to poisoned.
Yeah.
And you got to roll to try and cure it, or does it
Nope.
just happen?
It just happens.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
And I'll back up 5 more feet.
All right, 5 feet. That brings us to the top of the round. Mo, you're standing. You feel a little bit better. You're no longer drunk. Thank you, Quirren. You're gonna pay for that.
Slight improvement.
You see the townsfolk are very slowly moving out. They're transfixed in fear. The person next to what used to be Cassie is frozen. Absolutely fucking terrified. The townsfolk are trying to get their asses out of here as quick as they can.
Move it or lose it, fuckos.
All right, Mo.
Okay. They're both close. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the blue slab.
Okay, and that is just let me refresh myself. It's been a bit.
Yeah, that's wisdom.
Wisdom saving
So
throw,
that-
right?
Yeah, so that's 10 plus proficiency plus
It'd be
wisdom.
it'd be your intellect. So it'd be 10 plus your 8 plus your intellect plus your proficiency bonus. So that's 11 plus your intellect, which is
2.
2. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's,
so that's
13.
13.
And that's a natural 18.
Okay.
So
That's
you kind of hear a caw, almost like a fucking raven, if you will. But the
Ugh.
slad just kind of turns and
It's a weird sounding bell.
yeah, fuck off. I'm adding flavor. The slad kind of turns and grins at you. It seems pretty pleased with itself.
Alright, I'm just gonna get ready for it then. I'm just
Okay.
gonna hold my ground. I don't
Alrighty.
wanna run into both of them. That's
All right.
good.
So that brings us to the blue slad's turn, who is going to move right here and is going to fucking start making attacks. Quirren, being a healer, as this thing gets closer to you, you see where my pen stopped working. You see where the burn mark was and the cut marks from Mo, and as it's running towards you, the wounds seem to be closing and healing.
Shit.
So it's going to make a claw attack against each of you, kind of like running double clothesline thing coming in with both. So that is to hit on Mo. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And for Quirren, that is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh god.
Slide with the T-pose run.
Yeah, slide with a T-pose run. So, while I'm rolling damage, could you both make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Maybe if I stay very still, it won't attack me.
18.
18, you succeed. 16, you succeed. You're both very lucky. So, Mo, you take... Doing a bit of math here in my head. I do enough of that at work. No, I don't. That's 9 points of damage to you, Mo, and that is a grand total of 12 points to you, Quirren.
Yep. There goes my temporary hit points.
Yeah, finally. It's then going to follow up and make a bite attack against you, Mo, seeing that you got back up. Welcome to level 5, motherfuckers. That is a 22 to hit. That hits, obviously. Oh, that's not too bad. That's 7 points of piercing damage. Biting down with all its monstrous, absolutely monstrous teeth. That's going to end the blue slad's turn. That brings us now to Alastor. Oh! Ha! I'm sorry. That's right. You still appear to be dead.
I'm going to fucking kill everyone.
You can certainly try. You're thinking that in your little
It's going to be hard from your seat.
It's like, God damn it. Zane, it's you, my friend. What would you like to do?
You know what? I'm gonna cast that same old Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you are.
Eldritch Blast.
2 at 1 or 1 at 2?
1 at 2.
1 at 2? Okay, so you're casting 1 at each, so roll to hit separately if you don't mind.
Okay, here's the first.
Okay. 23 hits.
And here's the second.
23 hits! Alright.
Alright.
Jesus.
Go ahead and roll your damage there.
Here's the first. Here's the second. What the fuck? Did I just roll doubles twice?
What the fuck?
Weird.
That is incredibly weird. So, you feel the energy building up and just... the pinkish purple energy goes past the blue slad and it kind of... the second bolt hits the blue slad right in the face. The red slad just in the back. A lot angrier and hurt. Again, didn't seem to do as much damage as you thought it should.
Yes.
Doing a bit of math here. Sorry, I apologize for the delay. Excellent. Anything else from you, Zane?
Nope, that's it.
All right, that brings us to Zaz Razmataz. What do you got for me, Zaz?
All right. So, first off, I'm going to move. I'm going to kind of skirt around these guys.
Skirt.
And then get to about there. And then I'm going to use my action to do my wild shape and
Okay.
get my spores out and about.
All right, you're within 10 feet. I will just let me make a note of that. For everyone watching the stream, I have a tendency to forget this. Wild shape on Zaz. Okay. Mo's no longer drunk. All right, anything as a bonus action there, Zaz?
Do I get bonus actions?
Maybe you should. I think you have some stuff as a bonus action.
No, Nick, only your character cannot have them.
I don't know. I didn't,
Is it wild?
But,
No, wild
but
shape's
you
not
can
a bonus
cast
action.
2 moonbeams at the same time.
Do not! We'll cover that when that happens, you asshole. All right. Is that end your turn, Zaz?
Yep.
All right. Quirren, you are up. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast False Life on myself at 3rd level.
Okay.
Alright, that's 1d4 plus 14.
Instead of turning around and bringing Alastor back to life, I'm going
Glad
to heal
you.
myself.
It's temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
15. Ah, 1.
Oh, not one. Damn.
That's 4, folks.
At
For
4.
those of you coming at home.
I'm
Right.
sorry, Corey.
Okay, give me a sec here.
It doesn't even matter if I get res. I don't have shit to fight with.
Nope.
Nope.
Bare hands. Your bare hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
I hope,
I'm
I hope
going
the slide
to.
can read sign language because it's gonna catch his hands.
I'm going to try to run away and go
Okay.
next to him.
All right, it's gonna watch you run away and just smile at you amused.
Okay, give me a sec here. Let me see.
It's an action.
Yeah, use an action to touch a target. Yep, Kip.
Yep. Okay, that is your turn.
Yep.
It's now the red slad, who's looking at the woman frozen in fear at the other table. And it's gonna lean over, and it's gonna quietly just drag its claw across her, and you see blood kind of pour from her neck, and she's like, ah, ah. And then
No.
the slad looks at her and goes, ah! And she, ah! And she fucking just hauls ass with all of her movement. I'm gonna say she uses a fucking dash action as well, and runs that way. The slad laughs and just turns and faces you, Zaz, with its claws clicking them one by one. Dude, is that the claw? Oh! Yeah, okay. All right. My neighbors. All right. Top of the round. Mo, you're up. What would you like to do?
Trample this blue slad down.
Yeah, well, take a little bit of work on that.
Separately or?
We can roll them all together now for the sake of brevity, as there's no disadvantage.
Oh. Okay,
So just the standard 2 at a time then.
Let's do 3, just to speed things up. We are on stream. So,
Oh.
damn. So you swipe with the first one, the slad kind of blocks it with its arm, and you swipe with the second one, and it blocks it with the second one. The third one, though, with the main hand, catches it. It's right across the stomach. It looks pretty pissed off by that one. Go ahead and roll your damage on that.
That right underneath that is still my posting where it looks like it failed.
Yeah.
That's another 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Holy fuck, guys.
This is
Ones.
fucking beautiful.
First stream, lots of 1s. So you go and you catch it and you just zing, zing, arr, arr. Just like just angry at you. That brings us to the blue slad's turn.
This bad.
It starts its turn. You notice the cut you had made, Mo, completely shuts.
Damn.
Like in its entirety. It's now started its turn. What saving throw is it, Zaz? Because I am within 10 feet.
Constitution.
It is Constitution. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't like something like Wisdom or something. Con.
Yeah, it was a con 14 save.
That's a 6.
Yay.
So being preoccupied with Yumo, you are familiar with the small spores floating through the air coming off of the fungal adept Zaz. As they kind of float in the air, the slad looks and goes, "Argh," as it just goes and releases kind of an airborne pathogen to it. What? Oh my god! What meme do we got now?
Oh, meme alert.
Pop pop! All right. It's just kind of it's minorly inconvenient
my God.
with another fucking 1. Guys, these slads are gonna fucking kill you.
We're back.
Dead.
That pissed it off, so it's gonna take 1 step, not moving out of your movement range, Mo. It's gonna take 1 step towards you guys, and it's gonna make a claw attack against each of you. First roll against Zaz is an 11.
Which does not
And the roll against Mo is a 25. I can make
Reaction?
you're gonna react? All right. What's that bring your armor class to?
Uh,
Because it's a +5 to your armor class, right? And it was 25 to hit.
7. Actually, no, that would hit. That
Yeah.
would still hit.
Yep,
yeah,
no worries. You haven't done that before, so I'm gonna let it pass this
Yeah.
time. If you could make, 1 sec here. Yeah, if you can make a con saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a con saving throw. It's,
Yes.
ah, 6. Oh
Ooh.
my.
So you are going to you're going to take 14 points of damage. Then, your hit point maximum is decreased by 12.
Y'all need to get the fuck out.
Y'all, you're dead. Don't even talk.
Fucking clap back of the century.
You're dead. Don't even talk.
You're dead. You can't even talk.
I have no words for this encounter.
Well, you better got words, because Zane, it's your turn.
Jesus fucking hell Christ. Alright.
Welcome to the recording curse.
Am I up or is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay, I am going to lift my hand towards the blue slad and cast
Okay.
poison spray.
Poison spray. Okay, let
yeah,
me just...
you have to succeed on a constitution.
Perfect.
Something
There.
tells me they're con heavy.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
natural 1 from me.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's 6, ladies. Wait, 6? Yeah, 6, ladies. and
Si-
gentlemen.
Oh my god, this is not good. What do you got damage-wise for me?
Do I add anything additional to my damage? Is that +4? Or is that just
No.
because that's
Unless,
Eldritch Blast?
that's just Eldritch Blast because you're invocation.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
It's 2d2. Oh my god, it is 2. 14 damage. So there's a of like a purple acid through the air, which lands in the slab. It bubbles and it turns. That hurt. That hurt. All right. Not enough though. Son of a bitch. Sorry, basic math here. What am I doing? Oh, I'm playing D&D. Oh, there it is. Perfect.
Really, I'm playing Angry Birds.
Yeah, I believe you. Nothing better to do. Brings us to Zaz. Zaz, what are you doing there, buddy?
Okay. Well, I think it's about time we get the party started, and we need a little bit of a light show. So I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
So, for everyone in stream,
Oh god.
this is Zaz's signature thing, and it seems to fuck me every time. So, today, I was cackling madly, because I have made something special for you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Allow me to show
Is
you
it a birdhouse?
your new Moonbeam.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Moonbeam.
I was wondering what it was.
Yes, beautiful.
Motherfucking.
All right, right there. You fucking
Wait.
asshole.
Wait. Nah, I like that better.
Hold on, I can make this even better. 1 sec here. Where is it? Where is it? Flip horizontal. There we go. All right, Moonbeam, and that's it's now entered it for the first time, so it's a saving throw for me. Yes.
Yep.
Con.
Con 14.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and do your damage. I'm not even
Now
gonna
keep
tell
in
you
mind,
what-
I didn't mention this, but since I didn't say it was going to be any further level, I think it's safe that we all kind of assumed I just did it at like the base second level.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Shoot. Oh!
Yes!
Double tens. Woo!
Back
That's
damage.
so much sound.
After it gets burned, this almost like a spotlight from the ceiling comes down, and you can hear the light radiating, and the townsfolk who are slowly backing away from the tussle, and even Karamat, who's not really paying attention, just continuing, polishing and pouring glasses, kind of turn like, ooh, they're it's pretty, and there's just the sound of the biggest fucking dragonfly you've ever encountered hitting a bug zapper.
Oh.
And that really hurt. Well done. Anything else from you, Zaz?
That is all.
All right. Quirren, it is your turn.
Sorry. I'm going to slip off my mace, put it into Alastor's hand, and then free him from his fucking death.
Okay, so putting your hand on his shoulder, Alastor, you're in there. There's screaming. There's just this figure. Just as you're about to exit this, is starting to form behind the crystal and is about to break through. And suddenly, you're just pulled back down through the clouds at a remarkable speed, boom, back into your body. You kind of bounce with a bit of a bump. Your armor is kind of detached in places. It's not fully off of you, but it's not fully clipped on. You're holding a mace. Quirren's got his hand on your shoulder. There's this giant fucking frog here. We'll get to you in a second. Quirren, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Back up this way.
Okay.
And actually go right there.
Okay. Brings us now to the red slad. The red slad is going to slowly start stalking its way towards people who are still moving, may I add, as fast as they can.
5 feet at a time.
Well, they're backing up. They're just regular townspeople.
They
Slad-
can't move more than 5 feet in 6 seconds.
Nope. Slad's gonna put its arm and leg up on this table and just grin at its former friends. It's gonna end its turn there. Mo, you are up. What would you like to do?
Try and put down this this blue slab.
All right. Again with the 3 hits.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. So as the slad is busy dealing with its moonbeam, the first strike catches it off guard and gets it in the shoulders. The second 2 now is looking at you. Go wide. Excuse me, both times. So that's a 1d8. Oh, well, that was Red Bull, everybody. You're welcome.
11.
11 points of damage. You guys are. It's starting to look pretty rough, but not rough enough. Oh god, we
Thanks.
got a meme. Fuck, the meme games are strong to. Oh god.
I'm back, baby.
Not yet, you're not, because now the blue slad's turn, and I'm gonna punish all of you now. So the blue slad, Mo, again, you're watching these wounds heal. Its most recent wound almost heals entirely, but not quite. There's still a bit of a blackish purple blood seeping down this blue slad. Just have to start a new column here, because 3 digits are hard. Slad has now started its turn, so it needs to make 2 con saves. The one for the spores is a 15. And the one for the moonbeam is a natural 20.
Okay, so I think if it succeeds, it still takes damage. No,
Yes,
it
it
takes half
does.
though.
Yes. Yeah, half rounded down. So it succeeded on both.
So 4.
Okay. 4 points of damage. Just minor inconvenience. Really. Feeling now that moonbeam is hurting, it is going to take 2 shove actions against each of you, putting a hand on each of you, and it's going to attempt to shove you both back 5 feet. So you guys can contest that with either athletics or acrobatics.
I'm gonna go athletics.
Okay.
Acrobatics. I got a pretty C
Okay.
plus to that.
Respectful.
I can respect that.
So what are the rolls there?
15 and
15
16.
and 16.
Okay, so I have a 23 and a 24, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, so you both are pushed back 5 feet in this kind of direction. And the slad is going to move back this way up against the fireplace. Zane, it's looking at you. That's fear, everybody. You're hearing fear.
That was real fear.
For the
I'm
first
okay.
time in the game, Alastor, you're still sitting. What would you like to do?
I am going to look around terrified.
Yes.
And look down at the mace in my hand. And then use half my movement to get up.
Of course.
And then I'm going to charge it as the mace bathes itself in flame, and I cast Searing Smite at 2nd level.
Okay. Remind me what that does, please.
Searing Smite, you hit it, next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white hot intensity, and the attack deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target and causes the target to ignite in flames. At the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. If the target or creature within 5 feet uses an action to put out the flames or some other effect douses them, then the spell ends. At 2nd level, the initial extra damage dealt by the attack increases for 1d6 first line. So 2d6 now and 1d6 every round until it puts itself out, or whatever.
Okay. All right. And I take it you're making an attack with this mace.
Yes.
All right.
So,
Go ahead and roll.
what is the modifier?
Give me a second. Let me see.
You're using your strength, and are you proficient?
It's
So
1d6.
I would be proficient.
Yep.
So it'd be your strength plus your plus 3, your proficiency bonus. So your strength is a 4 or is it a 5?
Oh, it's 5. So it'd
Okay,
be,
so it'd be plus 8.
Oh shit! Hold up. I done goofed it, guys. There we go. I was in the memes channel. 15.
15 is its armor class.
Oh, okay. So it's you said it was a 1d6
Yep. Plus it'll be 1d6 plus your strength.
plus strength. Okay, so that's the initial. Wait, so should I just want me to do all the damage at the same time, or do you want the fire
Yeah.
damage separate?
Yeah. It's the fire damage and bludgeoning damage. So yeah,
so
none
that
of
should
that.
be 4d6.
Yeah.
Plus
Yes.
5. 26.
Boom! You just full on like fucking uppercut it with this flaming mace. Boom!
And it lights
Sorry, just that image.
What the hell's happening?
Hot. If anyone speaks Slad?
Slad.
What does Slad speak? Hold on.
Spanish.
No, they actually speak Slad.
Oh no.
Languages. Slad. Okay.
It's a bit like Greek.
Yeah, a little bit.
Greek slad.
I would have figured since they're frogs, it's closer to French. However,
Oh, that's a better joke.
yeah, thank you. I'm a master of comedy. Does that end your turn, Alastor?
Since I used a bonus action and an action and my movement, yes. that is-
All right.
oh, yeah.
Oh, Zane,
That's me.
what do you got
You-
for me?
Hit me with that blast.
A blast.
No, I'm gonna hit him with that poison spray.
All right. She's learning. So that is a con save, yeah?
Yeah.
Or no, it was, yeah.
No, it's a con save.
Well, another natural one for me. That dice is going to jail. It fails.
keep
Go ahead and roll
rolling
your
it.
damage.
I just like to point out that I have reduced hit points.
Yep.
No one spells
18. Ooh. It's starting to look real bad because now it's on fire and the poison kind of ignites as it goes through the flames, licking this creature's body. It's like, almost like gasoline. It's just kind of looking up, just. You can sense it's getting very angry. Does that end your turn, Zane?
Yep.
All right. Zaz, you are up. Yep, it's your turn. Sorry.
Okay. $20. And I'm gonna move the moonbeam back on his just smiling little mug there.
Right in his smush.
And that'll be it.
All right. No attack or nothing, just positioning yourself?
Well, maintaining moonbeam takes my action.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Quirren, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right, let's see here. Going to go right there. And then cast Spiritual Weapon at 2nd level.
Okay.
Mows down all the time, folks.
There's your spiritual weapon. Notice how it looks better now.
And then I'm going to hit it.
With spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Is that why you cast it?
Yes.
Who would have thunk it? Roll to hit.
I'd actually like to mow the lawn.
26.
Oh, that hits.
Nice.
6 damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. So, you see Zaz, you kind of hop up on the table, and it's kind of like a Princess Bride moment, like, huzzah! As you're just kind of standing there, all of a sudden you just hear... as a fucking big-ass floating glaive, spinning like a fucking Beyblade, just appears beside you and just digs into the fucking side of this slide. Just, that was a minor inconvenience. Yep.
And that's my turn.
Anything else from you? All right. Top of the round. Mo. Yep.
Y'all know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we know. Go ahead and roll to hit 3 times.
Yeah, you put it where you want it.
In its butt.
Nice.
Oh, God.
That's a.
So
Sorry,
again,
dude.
being caught off guard, you swing with the
recording
first
curse.
one. Yeah, recording curse. You swing with the first one. It's busy being on, fire. It's and it blocks the two almost effortlessly. You feel like it's kind of getting tired of your shit, Mo. Go ahead and roll your damage on that. 8 points. Respectable. You kind of carve in, and the black blood kind of forms around it. It's looking fucking rough. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Blue Slad's turn. Who here needs me to make a con throw? I know Zaz does. I know Alastor does. Is it just the two? Just
What
to
does
confirm.
that mean?
Con saving throw. So certain
No, I know
people
what
have...
a con saving throw is.
But no, does anybody have... am I forgetting any ability? Because this is
I think that's it.
No,
That's it?
I think
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, perfect. So on Zaz, that's 24 to save, so it takes half damage from Moonbeam. And that is a fucking 12 to save from Alastor.
It fails, so it has 1d6 fire damage.
So go ahead and roll
8
your damage. 8 damage for you. Ooh. And from Alastor, it's 1d6. Oh
Another
my
one!
god!
If
Oh,
only we were
beautiful.
doing this for charity.
I'm pretty sure that's 8.
Yeah, if this was $100 for charity...
But it is still on fire.
Yes, it is still on fire. That is correct. So the Slad is it's back against the wall. It's going to make an attack against Alastor and Mo, both claw attacks. That's on you, Alastor. Sorry, I didn't specify. That's a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Oh. Mo,
Yes.
Oh, yes.
it's a natural 20.
Yes!
Just out of range.
If yeah. Oh yeah, he is too. You could cancel that shit. I need you to make a con saving throw. Oh, fuck you!
That +6, baby. That saves me.
No, that's not it. I rolled double ones.
That's 10! 10
Yeah.
ones!
Yo, I'm saying it now. It's the recording cards.
Yeah,
Y'all
well,
know it
regardless,
is.
that's still 14 damage.
Oh.
It's a crit.
I'm on. I've seen worse.
Okay,
That's
you're not doing too great though, eh?
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Now that I made
Not
it.
good. He says, reattaching his arm like that robot in those War Amps commercials we had from kids.
Oh god.
I
Yeah,
can
there's
put my
a-
arm back on. You
But you
can't.
can't.
Oh god. My childhood. Stop.
Yeah, all right. It's going to end the blue slad's turn. There, Alastor, you're up. What would you like to do? It's looking rough, man.
It's looking rough. I'm going
looking
to
real rough.
use I'm gonna use my channel divinity vow of enmity to give myself advantage on it for 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, and oh god, what do I do? There we go. So I'll be attacking with the mess.
Okay.
So
So that's with advantage.
plus 8. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, yes,
Nat
it
20.
is. Nat 20. Well done. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage, and we'll double it.
5. Shazam! Oh, I guess that'd be the first one. 5, 10.
Oh, fuck!
yeah,
It
20
is.
damage.
You hit it with the mace, just a critical, just tong, and its bell is fucking rung, and it's sitting there. It's wobbling. It's on fire. It's bleeding. It's in the spotlight. It looks great. Its make was done.
That's me in the corner.
Yeah. Against the fireplace in this fucking moonbeam. It's on death's door, guys.
God.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Zane, as you are about to react, suddenly from behind you, you hear a thump as an arrow flies past
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
you and lands
Yeah, boy.
right in the side of the head of the blue slad as the slad just falls down. And you see Cooper lean over and goes, "Ah, looks like your little paladin friend there can't do as much damage as he thinks he can."
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you so much.
Zane, it's your turn now. What would you like to do? Hold on.
All right. You know, I'm gonna play it safe and cast poison spray again on that blue slad.
The blue slad's dead.
Oh, fuck, the red slad. I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, no, sorry. Let me put a marker on that.
You don't
just
have a
so-
marker on it, yeah.
Yes, that's on me. I apologize. State, there it is. There we go.
Make your own
Is
safe,
poison
baby.
spray still in range?
Actually, no, it's not. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. You'll
Well,
probably
you
have
know
to move
what?
down the stairs.
You know what? No, I'm not moving. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast in range? Is it 120 feet?
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
my god, it is too. All right, go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast.
That cantrip is fucking ridiculous. You didn't put a space between the roll and the 1.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. Oh, shit. That doesn't hit, does it?
That's 2d20, Michelle.
2D, yeah, you have to roll to hit twice. Actually, the red slad, slightly weaker than the blue slad. 14 is the red slad's armor class. That
oh,
hits.
shit. Also, I'm sorry I keep messing up.
No,
No worries.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, that does not hit though.
I'm sorry I keep messing up!
Ladies and gentlemen, the ones. So
That's my
you
first
go
one of the night.
And
you-
it's the 11th.
11.
11. You go into cast poison spray. You go, no, wait a minute. You go Eldritch Blast, and that first blast kind of arcs, and you find yourself on the stairs like, you go to shoot the other one, and as you fall down the stairs. But the first one does hit, so that's 1d10 plus 4.
It's 4, right?
Yeah, 1d10 plus 4. 14. Nicely done. That was good. Doing a bit of math. Look at me go. Perfect. Anything else from you, Zane?
Meow.
No, that's it. I was letting the cat respond for me.
So nothing. So Zaz, standing there, you feel as Eldritch Blast comes right by and just hits the red slide. Doesn't do as much damage as you think an Eldritch Blast should do. However, Zaz, it is now your turn. What would you like to do? Yeah.
He's still eating at the table.
1 sec here. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, and when you move it, I believe that counts as it entering it for the first time, yeah? You know what? I'm the DM. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh,
why am I
yeah.
asking?
Well, you might as well make that 12 ones.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll your fucking damage on fucking Moonbeam.
The dice god giveth, the dice god taketh
Take
away.
it away.
That's a shirt. There we go.
10. All right. So you kind of bring Moonbeam over and just you hear a hum as it grows closer. As the slide's like. It fucking hurt right away. Anything else, Says?
That'll be it.
Okay, Quirren, you're up. Mo, you are on deck. Be aware.
Yeah.
Running over here. Move that over to the side.
Move that with it, yeah.
And then I'm going to hit it with the spiritual weapon.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's 7. 14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll for some damage.
4. Whoa!
Oh, nicely done. So as it's kind of zapped, it doesn't see you move your zip zop zoobity bop, Quirren's massive spinning top right
my
behind
God.
him. And
it's still alive.
Mhm.
And gonna hit it with a Sacred Flame.
Okay, that's a saving throw from me. Yes.
Dex save 15.
That's a natural 19.
Damn.
So it just kind of looks and you go, Sacred Flame, and just nothing happens. It's kind of awkward, actually. Remarkably awkward. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, that brings us to the Red Slad's turn. The townsfolk are slowly moving out. One by one, they're kind of trying to stay away from the creature's attention by letting you guys deal with it. So far, you're doing pretty good. There's one drunk guy up here who's having a conversation with an empty chair. Mo,
Mo, is that you?
Mo, you can discern actually what's happening there. By the way,
The chair.
Yeah, the guy talking to what seems to be an empty chair to you guys.
What?
You have an idea what's happening.
Okay, yeah, he's seeing some shit.
Yeah.
Um,
The Slad, it's still his turn, is going to make a claw attack against you, Quirren. What's your armor class? It's high, isn't it?
19.
That is a 20.
That hits.
All right, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuckity duck. Oh, shit.
Rip.
So you're going to go ahead and take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And as the claw scrapes up you, you feel something kind of course through your blood. Just briefly. Kind of move itself into the center of your body, and then the feeling vanishes. You wait for a response, and nothing. Something doesn't feel right. If you like, Quirren only, make an Arcana check.
Shit.
You're real good at those.
Oh.
Okay,
Good.
fair enough. All right,
This is going
So-
exactly as planned.
top of the round, Mo, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to move over.
Yeah, you can get
Ooh,
there.
I can get. And I'm gonna try and put this thing down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your 3 attacks. All 3 of them hit.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Just roll 2d8 plus them, and that. So take the modifier, multiply it by 3, and then roll 2d8 and 1d6.
And then that's. Wait. Yeah, so 2d8 plus my modifier, which is 3.
So it would be but 2d8 plus 1d6 plus 9. Just to make it easy.
How do I don't know how to format. Do I need space?
Space.
Plus.
Yeah. So 2d8 space plus space 1d6 space plus space 9.
Oh man. I totally forgot that I have savage attacks, meaning I got to roll an additional on that critical.
Oh,
Okay, I think
It's dead
this
anyway.
is going-
that is correct, Scott. Actually, there'll be another 6 damage on top of that. So 23. Yes, 23. Damn, it's looking real rough. Like real fucking rough. As just shling, 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 this red slash just. It's pretty close to dead. Alastor, you're up. What would you like to do?
We're going to look around, seeing Mo how hurt, damaged he looked. I'm gonna run over here. Oh, I can only get to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my entire lay on hands, which is 25 hit points.
Okay.
So yeah.
Gain 25 hit points there.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use Searing Smite at first level, and the mace bathes itself in flames again.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
So, ending your turn, from the top of the stairs, you hear, "Oh, look at that! He's got a little nightlight, everybody! Look at that!" And he's gonna knock back an
I'm
arrow.
going to kill you, bird!
Oh, you can certainly try there, buddy. Whew! As the arrow flies and takes out this red slad's last 3 hit points.
Of course.
Oh my god, that's all?
You guys set it up for me twice. As Cooper now stands there and goes, "Patrons of the Will-o'-the-Wisp, you're welcome." And with that, adieu. Looks down at you, Zane. Maybe you should get up, just in case any ladies want to, make their way up and see what a cloaca looks like. And he's
Oh, God.
just
Thank you,
gone.
Cooper.
You're welcome. And with that, the danger is over. We're out of initiative. Everyone's kind of still tentative.
Oh, I'm
The mood
pointing
is-
the business end of that mace directly at Quirren. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't know what happened. I just fucking died. so-
Yep, you have
Yes.
no idea.
Everyone's kind of still tentative. A woman just died. She's on the table. Everyone's like, okay. That's bad. You kind of see the red slad slowly kind of begin to morph back.
Gordon, you motherfucker.
Is there on this table, is there like a tankard or something?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, there is, yeah.
I just like pick it up, raise it up, and like kind of half-heartedly, yeah. Or,
No.
celebration, like kind of
Yeah, a little
it's over,
celebratory
kind
huzzah type thing. Okay. yeah. It's
I'm going
kind
to
of half full.
I'm going to assume that there's like a pushed away chair or something next
Yep.
to me, and the mace comes down on it and just shatters it, and it explodes into just embers.
And with that, you hear Karamat like, I understand you did just kill some creatures and stuff, but if we could be gentle on the furniture. Furniture here, please.
Can somebody tell me what in Bahamut's name is going on? What happened?
Well,
You want?
if everyone could just sit down, and if we could please get poor Cassie, her dead naked body off of my table. Um,
I just
if
push it
there
onto the
was a
floor.
reason. Oh, well, he kind of snaps his fingers, and you see a couple townsfolk like, oh, come over, and they kind of wrap her up. And just, there's still this shock in the air, but then the realization happens, and people kind of begin crying. It's very sad.
Nobody's answered me. What is happening?
Just
What happened?
sit down and we'll explain it. There was this crazy watch guy, and Zane gave
I
him
don't care about that. I
something-
want to know what happened to me. Why did I wake up in a corner with nothing?
Cooper.
What?
Cooper.
And I'm just fucking turn around and go to walk upstairs to go and find this bird to wring its neck.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him up.
All right.
Motherfucker.
Okay, Alastor and Quirren are heading up the stairs. Zane, you're still at the bottom of the stairs, I assume on your butt?
I collect myself, but I'm still sitting on the floor. I'm a little bewildered.
Okay. Zane, are you proficient in Arcana?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Okay, make an Arcana check real quick here. I want to see... Okay, never mind then. Just wanted to double check something. Okay, you're sitting on the floor there. Mo, I assume you're drinking heavily.
Actually, I'm gonna go over to that blue slab and give him a good search.
Okay, we'll cover that in a second. Zaz, what are you doing?
I want to search the red slide.
Okay. The red slab actually has turned back into Cassie the Carver, and is now being kind of wrapped and swaddled. There's some tears. It's despite the music that I've decided to play.
There's like one bard in the corner.
The bard's like, haha, we're having a funeral.
Bard is. Bard has no idea what just happened.
Bard just got here.
Hey, why's everyone leaving?
He's late.
Yeah, he's late for his show. Okay, you're searching the blue slide as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Alastor Quirren, you guys are heading upstairs. I'm gonna forego the investigation checks as this is a slad. It's at this point the slad is starting to actually kind of melt and decompose, but something you do notice as its face kind of gives way and caves, as it's kind of melting and disintegrating, you see for just a couple seconds what appears to be a red gem that was in its forehead just kind of vanish out of existence as it fades down and disappears.
So
Alastor and Quirren. Nothing on the slad, sorry. Alastor and Quirren.
Where are you feathered fuck?
Okay,
And
so...
I'm gonna start literally opening doors forcefully.
Okay, you open the first door, all your shit's there.
Oh.
Wait, all of it?
Everything that you're missing is in there. Except for the manacles.
I'm gonna grab all my shit and fix myself up a little bit. You stole them! Where are they? And I'll
You stole what?
searching through doors. My shackles!
Why do you have shackles?
They're mine.
Well, yes, but why do you have them?
They're from my parents.
Are there
Alright.
any? Is there
Go ahead.
anything on the ground around us? Because this is kind of where the explosion took place.
There is a pair of boots that are smoldering.
The old smoldering boots.
Okay,
Where
so no
where
shackles?
Lawrence the watchmaker once was, there is no longer, and he evaporated to the point you can kind of discern that he evaporated once the portal to Mechanus was opened. Everyone was so distracted they didn't notice that he was atomized.
Okay, so wait,
Effectively.
even the metal's gone.
Everything on it, he's gone. He ceases to exist.
That's a shame.
It is.
Oh,
So, Alastor.
After getting my sword back, I hand Quirren the mace back. It is no longer flaming.
Hey, I'm a mace.
I'm amazing.
I'm gonna drop
Rocks
the
fall,
maze.
Alastor dies.
Like they're from my parents. They're mine. They're sentimental. I need them. And I'll push past them to go open more doors to try and find this fucking bird.
All right. So, going up the stairs, it's a turn to the left, and then a hop to the right. Sorry, you turn to the left, and you open the first door, which is on the left-hand side. And you open it up, and there's your stuff, and you open it up again. It's a clean room, nothing quite put in it yet. Damn, Jordan, that was fast.
Gotcha.
Holy shit. You open the third room, again untouched. You open the fourth room, and the fourth room is very strange. All the drawers on the dressers are completely opened. The bed seems to be overturned, and the window is wide open with a light breeze coming through and the drapes just blowing in the wind.
I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together and realize he's flown the coop. And rocks falling down again. And trudge back downstairs.
Gonna stick my head out of the window. Goodbye, Cooper.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
I'm not sure if it's the wisers I've been
Fuck.
drinking, but I'm boiling with rage right now.
You kind of hear... That's about it.
Yep, I'm gonna go grab my stuff and head back downstairs.
He's hiding on the other side of the window on the wall out on the balcony.
Probably flying right now.
Heading back downstairs, you notice they finally kind of got the body of Cassie, and people who are down in the bar, you're still aware of this. Excuse me. They're starting to move it out. The bar's kind of resumed as normal thing. People are getting back to their drinks, and they're kind of sitting there talking about the events that just happened. And Alastor and Quirren, when you come back down the stairs, there's a slight round of applause. Like, oh yes, yeah, quite yes. It's like, you hear some people. I'll trade some gems for rounds for these guys. Oh, I'll trade some, some dried fish for rounds for these guys. And Karamat's like, yep, by all means, bring them on in. Yep, let's pay for all their drinks. Yep, they totally didn't do anything to earn free drinks. All right, let's buy these guys around. And people are just kind of lining up.
God damn, Jordan, you were on point tonight.
Jordan's meme game is fucking... Yeah.
Strong.
Meme game is... That's fucking great. Meme game, hashtag strong.
Hashtag.
So they're handing us drinks, eh?
They're starting to hand out drinks, and everyone's kind of there. Yeah, Karamat is... There's just a pile of stuff. You see like someone's brought like a platter of like eggs, like not cooked but like raw eggs. There seems to be a small satchel that smells of like a dried jerky. Someone has put down some lengths of hempen rope. You see a lot of very useful goods that Karamat's just he's just kind of stocking up. You see some things that are shiny. There's some good smells. You see a couple bottles passed. It's very apparent now that you've seen it, that everyone kind of understands the value of things, and barter is as simple as paying coin is to you. So with that, you've got free drinks when you want them. They're lined up on the bar, bright blue with a nice frothy head. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to go down and I mean, the first person who's the first person I'd see coming down the stairs?
Excuse me. Zane, are you still on the floor, or have you moved at this point?
I'm still on the floor. Someone
Okay.
has asked me a drink,
Okay.
Just
and I'd like to have it.
You're having your drink?
I just come over with a drink. I'm not feeling too good, and at this point, it can't get much worse.
I mean, I did heal you 25 hit points. So...
That removal of my current hit points.
Yeah, your max.
Chunked like almost 25 off.
Oh man, that's great.
I'd stop
So
at
Zane-
the bottom of the stairs and extend a hand to Zane, to try and help him up.
I take
Um,
his hand.
Okay.
As soon as he
And-
gets I just hand him a drink.
Another one.
I-
It's like,
Drink with only the one that I was.
oh, you were bringing the drink Tuesday. I see. Okay.
Yeah, drink with caution.
I
And with that, I take a sip.
Okay.
don't drink it right away. Please, can anyone tell me what's going on? I need to know where did he take my mana? Did he take my shackles?
I don't know.
I can't.
Are they not
find
over there? And I point towards the table.
Pointing over, you remember that the manacles were actually thrown to Laurent in the trade for your watch.
Oh, that's true.
He walked over, put them down next to him, and where there should be a body, there's just smoking feet.
They
Go
didn't-
ahead. Actually, Zane, looking over and realizing this, make an investigation check with advantage because you're concentrating, and you're looking around a bar. Make an investigation check for me.
Come on.
On what?
My copy paste.
Oh, just being silly. $13. So you kind
With
of look.
advantage.
Yeah, with advantage. I did say that.
Roll again.
Just roll it again. We'll take the higher of the two numbers.
Alright.
$20. Oh, so your eyes, you kind of go back and retrace everything. It's like, okay, he went over there, and you look over, and there's a smoldering booth. He was over there, and there was an explosion, and a portal opened. You kind of look around, and you look up, and you see the manacles hanging from the rafters. Just kind of.
Okay, we're up there.
Just swinging there. Oh, what do you got now?
All right, I'm done with the memes for a bit now.
Thank you. Oh, that's great. That's good.
So, there was this crazy watch guy. He came over and talked to us. Zane traded him a trinket, gave him something, and then he started fiddling by the fire, and he opened a portal to Mechanist.
Mechanist.
Something happened, and the portal seemed to take a sip. Become distorted, and then those things came out, and well, you joined us a little later than I would have liked, but I don't know really what
Alastor.
happened to you.
Yes.
While this is being explained to you, go ahead and make a religion check for me, please.
Oh boy. Religion is okay, I guess. There we go. No. Hey, not good.
When you hear Mechanist, you're brought up, and with your background, the DC for this is pretty low.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to get a lot of information, but it's pretty obvious what you're about to get. You've heard of Mechanist. It's one of the outer planes, and when you hear it distorting, your first thought is the opposite of Mechanist was Limbo, which is chaos. And you kind of put two and two together, and you realize what had happened here.
So you're telling me that he opened up a portal to Mechanist, and these creatures came out of it? That doesn't sound like Mechanist at all.
But it started out as Mechanist.
And then it
I
changed.
don't know if we told. Yeah, we've seen what creatures from Mechanist, and we've heard it explained.
You've
That
seen
story
creatures from Mechanist.
Mr. 31 Squared. Yes, it's a long story, and a story for another night. We'll tell it, but it started out
yes,
as
this is all
Mechanist.
fine and good. Yes, we killed the thing. Excellent. What happened before that? The last thing I remember is standing in the stairway, ready to kill that wretched bird?
I don't know. He brushed past you, and then you went limp, and then we propped you up, and the next thing we know, that there were these awful creatures, and we began to battle them, and then you woke up, and then that wretched bird stole our kills.
He was very quick.
Was I dead?
I don't know. What did you see?
I don't know. You seem to be in state. There were some loud noises, and you didn't move. That bird is very tricky, and I don't know what sort of powers he possesses.
Because I remember standing in the stairwell, and I'd been blessed by the Platinum Dragon, and then I floated through my body and into the heavens. And right before I got to the step of the seat of the Platinum Dragon, it was taken from me, and I was trapped in this cloud of chaos and pain and agony and anger and screaming. And it felt like an eternity.
Quirren,
Yes?
religion check.
Yeah. Oh, not a low roll. Hey, 20.
Jeez, nice.
Man, does the idea of being imprisoned anger you?
Yeah.
And then as soon as it's... Actually, not as soon as it started. As suddenly as it started, I was thrust back into my mortal coil and handed a mace, and there were those things in front of me.
The restoration spell.
I'm very glad to have been with such capable people.
Who's all been drinking?
I'm
Zane's had a sip.
not. I'm
You're already
kinda
drunk.
one of those-
I would have had...
No, Quirren healed me, so that was
Yes, you're
one
not
off.
drunk anymore. That's right.
But
So,
I'm kind of
Zane,
can't get any worse.
yeah, Zane, because you failed your first ever one, if you recall,
Yeah.
you're still a lightweight. I need you to make a con saving throw.
Sorry, it takes me excruciatingly long to roll. Shit.
I set up my first.
You're feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Hey, Zane, wisdom
What?
save.
Oh dear God. Oh my God, my copy paste.
19. You're feeling drunk, and again, you feel a hand on your shoulder, light, gentle, feminine, and it vanishes.
Oh.
What was that? What?
This alcohol is unpleasant, but it's the only thing to drink. I've made quite some progress on this drink.
Con save.
Alrighty.
I would have drank before I died. Does that do anything? Do I see myself?
You know what, Alastor? Because you're currently drinking as well, con save as well. Mo, you're drunk. Wisdom save.
What is my con save? That's not wrong.
Yeah, because it doesn't stop the poison, it just prolongs it until he wakes up again.
Mo. As you're having this conversation and sipping, behind Alastor, standing tall, taller than a woman should, with dark black hair that matches yours and a warm, yet stern smile. You haven't seen your mother equally as long as haven't seen your father. She
Drink
smiles at you,
immediately falls out of my hand.
and with that, again with the wind, vanishes.
So, was she like on the other side, like behind?
she was
Zane?
behind Alastor.
Okay,
Oh, you seem to have dropped something. Would you like another?
Oh, when the glass drops and shatters, there's a general "Hey!" from the bar, as anyone who's ever been to a
Mazel
bar.
tov.
To a bar.
Yeah.
Party foul.
Shots.
You're, but
What's wrong? What happened?
he's dead. She's dead. But
I was dead. Yes.
How can
Wait,
I-
Who's she?
not you. But I just sit down on the floor.
Zaz, what are you doing during all this?
Just kind of chilling, feeling the room.
Okay, are you drinking at all?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna go mingle with some townsfolk.
All right.
Hey, baby,
We'll
have
get
you been
back-
with the moonbeam before?
This dude hasn't moved at all during this whole thing. This man has
Oh.
iron will.
He's been having one of those.
He's been hallucinating.
He is. So you walk up to this gentleman. He's at his table and he goes, "It's really hard without you here now these days. I can only make so much chainmail every day, and Avandra is having a hard time making friends, with the things she does. And
Oh no, it's her daughter or her father.
I just hope that you watch over her. We know what happens to her kind in this kingdom, so hopefully we're safe here. What's it like on the other side?" And he just kind of stares into space as you're walking towards. He's nodding. I'm sure things will get solved shortly. I'm not entirely sure. Can I help you as you approach?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I've been a lot better. I'm kind of having a personal moment here, friend.
I can see that. Did you see that we killed 2 guys over here?
I'm kind of preoccupied.
Okay, what's going on? And I pull up a chair.
If you could,
Captain America style.
I'm just enjoying a nice drink by myself. If you'd be so kind as to lead me to my devices.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm not thirsty.
That's nice. I think he kind of looks at the other chair. I'm gonna go somewhere else in the bar, if that's okay. And he kind of picks it up and he kind of stands up and he is like, he should have been cut off drunk at this point. He's kind of walking towards the door and he kind of opens the door. At this point, the people have left with the body and he kind of looks at it. He goes, "Hey, Karamat. Yeah. What is it, Eli? Looks like your neighbors there across the way have gotten a real ugly bird statue. It's pretty big. That's a big bird." He kind of looks away. Hey, buddy with sword, kind of yelling across to you, Zaz. Come here for a second.
Okie doke. I'm gonna go walk over.
Walk over. And everyone else, you're having this conversation. This is happening while you're talking, just so you're aware. He kind of goes, "Do you see that, he stops looking and says, "Oh, do you see that, fucking, bird statue on the roof across the way there?
Mhm.
You look out the door, and there's a building across the way with two outcroppings. There's like a middle courtyard,
Mhm.
and it looks very strange because on one side of one of these outcroppings, there's about a 15-foot stone bird statue. Absolutely massive, just sitting on top of this roof. But there's not one on the other side. You see that thing?
Mhm.
Okay. While you're looking at it, do you feel funny? Make a con saving throw.
Okay.
Now that you mention it.
I mean, I consider myself a comedian, I suppose.
You kind of feel, you look at this bird statue, and you start feeling stiff, and it's an unnatural feeling kind of washes over you. You shake it off and you turn your head. Something's not right. I think I'm gonna stay in for a bit. He kind of walks back to the table and he sits back down. He goes, looks in the chair and goes, "Oh, hey, you're still here. So, as I was saying," and he goes back to his conversation.
Okay. So I just feel kind of something like a little weird, but
Yeah, there's something's afoot.
can I cast detect magic on it?
And it's within 30 feet.
It's not quite. It's about maybe 90 feet away from you. Maybe 100.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make like a little mental note of where it is and just kind of like a thing of interest, and then I'm gonna head back inside and just kind of like find an empty table and sit.
All right. Sit back. Conversation at the foot of the stairs.
Zane, would you help me get my shackles back? They seem to be hanging from the rafters.
How drunk am I?
Tipsy.
I thought Zane... oh, okay.
You mean the ones up on the up there?
I guess that... Yeah, those ones are hanging right there. And I point to them.
Who's, we're all, are they just within reaching distance? Are we able to just grab them?
No, they're kind of high up.
I mean, I suppose I could get a chair, but has Alastor seen her use Mage Hand? Does she have Mage Hand? Or he have Mage Hand? I can't remember.
He does have Mage Hand, but I don't think Alastor's seen him use it yet.
You know, I figured with the, arcane knowledge and power that, you might be able to blast them down or something.
Oh.
Zane's drunk.
And I make this to cast Mage Hand.
Okay. So you kind of watch as this hand kind of comes off of his, kind of goes up and kind of picks up the manacles, and it kind of sways and then just drops them on the floor, and everyone kind of turns like, what in the... Kind of jumpy. You know, there was just two giant frogs here.
And I go and pick them up and tuck them back under my... kind of at my side underneath my chain shirt, essentially.
Okay.
Armor. It'd be a terrible shame if I lost these. Thank you so much, Zane.
What are they for?
I mean, they're sort of just a memento from my old life, I guess you could say. They're, my parents, and I took them when I left.
So they belong to your parents?
Yeah. They belong to more than just my parents. My parents are just the keepers of them, I suppose. They're a special item that the ranks of Akron need. And I figured the best way to take care of that was to keep them on me.
Huh. I say as I sip into my drink.
So,
You
as
don't.
this is happening, you see another patron get up from the bar and go, "All right, Karamat, I gotta get up early. I gotta do some fishing and stuff. I appreciate the alcohol." And he kind of gets and walks to the door, and he opens the door and goes, "That's weird. I don't remember getting a stat." And he stops mid-sentence. And as you look, you watch as his entire body slowly begins to be encased in stone. As just as this now stone statue of this patron falls back and hits the ground. And with that, we're going to take a break. So allow me, John, to provide you with this.
I'm sweating profusely.
Man. Just gonna take a break.
Hey, nice. Oh, it's awesome.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're all having this conversation. You hear the heavy thud of what is now a statue of a patron just hit the floor, and Karamat goes, "Oh, that's probably a bad thing. Somebody could oh boy. Hey, heroes. You had a name. I forget it. Help.
I believe they called themselves the Devil's Advocates. Oh.
Devil. Work on it. All right. If everyone could just oh boy. Okay.
I'll go over to the patron and kneel down, and I don't have any lay on hands anymore, but I'll try and discern what happened or why. Are they actually made of stone, or are they just petrified?
They're petrified. They're petrified. But they seem to be they've seemed to turn to stone.
Okay. I'll try and I don't know if I would have any. I wouldn't really have any. Yeah, I try and see if I can hear for a heartbeat or something inside of them.
Make a medicine check. At this point, everyone has kind of stopped drinking and is looking at the door now.
Nope, nothing.
You don't hear shit. Everyone's kind of turning. He's looking around. You hear a cat in the distance.
I think it's too late. I don't hear anything.
Oh, Jesus. Nobody go outside. Continue drinking. I'm sure our lovely saviors will get this handled.
No.
No.
What is it?
What's going on?
What could do that?
I suggest we stay inside. That whatever happens, and go to sleep.
I say we get out of this town. We leave as soon as morning breaks.
Yes.
Outside, you hear a ah! And you're ah! As you just hear people fucking screaming in terror.
Oh Christ! I wield my sword again and head towards the door.
Okay. Walking outside, it's dark. There doesn't seem to be many lights on. And on top of the building across from the Will-o'-the-Wisp, there appears to be some form of statue, which has now got its wings and is flapping them threateningly. Just
like
looking
actually
around.
moving, or is
It's
it a
moving.
statue? Oh. Okay. I suppose I'll post up outside the door, weapon drawn.
Okay. I need you to
I'll
make a
go
con
over
saving
to
throw.
Oh Christ. Hey, what? Oh, con. Not good.
Oh god.
Oh, you begin to feel yourself getting stiff. Now, as you're there and you're looking at this bird, you feel yourself becoming just kind of stony in terms of your skin. You quickly avert your eyes and the feeling stops. You get the feeling that whatever this creature is not good.
I'll turn back to him and be like, don't look at it. Whatever you do, don't look at it.
Then come inside.
Don't look at what?
Don't look at what?
There's
Step
a large-
outside.
There's a large stone bird outside.
Okay.
Don't-
Who's outside? Who's inside?
I'm outside.
Okay.
I'm in the doorway on the inside.
I want to head for outside.
Okay, you're heading for outside. Quirren, you're in the back still.
I am sitting down at a table.
Okay. Zane, are you outside?
Yeah, I'm outside.
Okay, you're outside. So Zane, looking up, you see this large stone bird flapping, and you follow Alastor's advice. You avert your eyes, but you hear it. You hear the crunching of wooden beams. As it and it's going to slowly hop off and just kind of walk towards you, flapping its wings. Incredibly, it's making quite a fucking racket with its. And every time it flaps its wings, you hear what sounds like stone grinding stone. And it's coming towards you slowly, stalking you.
Inside. I go back inside.
Okay.
I'm going to stay outside in front of the door. Looking around, would I notice anybody, like any other people? I'm assuming people are running away, but
Make a perception check with disadvantage, because you're not looking.
Disadvantage, not fun. Perception. It's not bad. Oh, never mind. It is bad. 6.
6. Out of the corner of your eye, you see what looks like a lovely stone statue.
I'm still gonna hold steadfast as being the warrior of good that I am.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Am I outside at this point?
Yes, you are.
How far is the statue thing from us?
It's now standing in kind of an open grassy area, kind of in between the two buildings.
Hmm.
It is about 55 feet away from you, if I was to hazard a guess.
Okay.
Change the map, Tanner.
Yeah, we're not in initiative or anything right now, are we?
Not yet.
Can I just cast, like, cantrips freely?
You can.
Cool. Also, yeah, what map are we supposed to be on?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Just give me one quick second to just look at something.
Yep, for sure.
Okay. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move within range of it with my 35 feet speed. So I'm
Okay.
within 30 feet of it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Mold Earth.
Okay.
I could choose a portion of dirt or stone that I can see within range, and that fits within a 5-foot cube. And I can manipulate it in one of the following ways. One of which is you cause shapes, colors, or both to appear on the dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns.
Okay.
I'm gonna perforate it. It has got a bunch of holes and shit on it. In it. Completely like Swiss cheese of it. It is completely
Okay.
brittle.
So as the holes begin to form, it's going to suddenly take off and fly directly at you.
Mhm.
And with that, I will give you guys your visual aid.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm fucking tapped, guys.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to stay in the inn. Your healer is fucked.
That's not what Alastor would do, though.
All right. So with
Alastor's
that,
an idiot.
Nice map name.
thank you. Between a rock and a hard place, it's going to make
I
a
love
talent attack at you. Your wild shape is still up, yes?
Yep.
All right. That is a 17 to hit.
Minus 16, so yep, it hits.
All right. And that is, oh my god. Whoopsie. Where's my D12s? There they are.
No.
Oh, that's depressing. That is 4, 1, 4, so
I'm
math,
small, though,
13
Luda.
damage
Got that
as
last chunk.
it kind of
Oh,
comes down
fine.
and swipes at you with its talons.
Mhm.
We're now in initiative order. I've already rolled. Quirren, it's your round. What are you doing?
Ah, fuck. Alright, so I'm pretty much sitting facing the doorway right now.
The building out is obviously the will-o'-the-wisp there.
Yep. Looking out. I can see something kind of near Zaz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cantrip wizards.
Quirren, we could use some help.
It's not his turn yet.
I am gonna actually wait. It is fuck. Gonna get up,
Okay.
slowly saunter out,
Just kind of, oh, god damn it.
then next to Alastor,
Yeah.
then cast Bane on it.
Oh, that's what
Is
I was
that
gonna do.
Is that a save for me, or is it just happen?
Charisma 15.
Charisma 15. It's a bird, so
This
Oh,
bird's good at telling jokes.
that's a 12.
All right, it's Baned.
It's Bane, so let me mark that.
Minus D4 on attacks and then saves.
Minus 1d4, and that's concentration. Yes, Bane.
Yes, it is concentration. Then I'm going to slowly back up.
Yep. All right. Next up is Alastor.
Quirren, birds of a feather flock together. That's what I was going to do.
All right, that's your turn.
No, come on, free action, baby. I'm going to. Oh God, I'm going to move up to it to where I think it is,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack twice.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Okay. That is plus 9. That's our 13th.
Oh my god, neither of
damn.
those hit. So as you go to swing, the stone strix, which is kind of hovering in the air, huge wings flapping, just kind of goes up vertically and just you narrowly miss its feet. Just yeah. Mo, Zaz, you two both rolled the same initiative for this order, so you both function simultaneously. I have it written down Mo, then Zaz, so that's how we're gonna run this. But this all happens at the same time. So Mo, I'll get you to go first.
Oh yeah. So I can't reach it, but, and I'm gonna hope this works out. I'm gonna cast, Ray of Sickness.
Okay, is that a save or I think that's an attack.
That's a spell attack.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the spell attack.
And that's my proficiency and intelligence, right?
Yes. Well, yeah. So 8. Oh wait, no, never mind. What am I thinking?
24.
Okay, so that hits. What does it do
so-
damage wise?
2d8 poison damage.
Okay.
And it must make a Constitution saving throw. If it fails, it is poisoned until my next turn.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Eight. So as you reach your hand out and channel the Raven Queen, you see a sickly blackish green kind of wisp of energy leave his hand, and it hits this giant stone bird, which doesn't react.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
That's it.
All right, Zaz, you're up. Zane,
What's
you're
the
on
weather
deck.
like?
It's still kind of raining, but it's slowed down a little bit.
But there's still clouds and shit?
Oh yeah,
Tight. I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
I was waiting for it.
I thought you were
All
gonna say cloud kill, and I was like,
Oh,
what?
All right, go ahead and call lightning. Is that dex save from me?
That is, a Dex 14 save.
Dex of 14 save.
And just to confirm, the conditions outside are stormy?
Yes.
Tight. Okay.
That is a massive 12 to save.
Cool.
Come on, Druid. You can do this.
So, this is good. This is gonna be good. So as this bird says, there's suddenly just a, and it kind of lands on the ground, and everyone who's outside, from behind you, up on top of the will-o'-the-wisp, you hear a familiar voice go, "Well, fuck this!" And you see Cooper fly away as fast as he can.
Motherfucker!
Hi, Cooper.
Make a perception check, John.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill that bird if it's the last thing I ever do.
So I can't tell if
19.
It wasn't
19. You hear, "Don't worry, I'll be back."
Yeah.
As well, because it's a 19, and Zaz, I'll get to the rest of your turn in a second.
Yeah.
You hear the clanging of metal. Just faintly, as if it's off in the distance. It's odd. Something isn't quite right. Zaz, what else do you got for me, buddy?
That's pretty much it, actually.
Okay. So what basically happened there, because Mo and Zaz happened simultaneously, there's this ray of sickness which kind of bounces off, followed by a and the bird is now on the ground. That fucking hurt, Jordan.
Well,
Like-
I mean, because it's a rock and a flying type, it only did like one times damage.
Rock is not resistance to electric.
Oh shit!
Grounded.
It's ground.
Motherfuck. You're right.
Mhm.
I guess I gotta go back to playing Pokemon again.
Zane, you're up. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast on the rock.
Okay, are you moving outside?
Yes.
You went back in.
Does that count?
Just peeks out the doorway.
Yeah, let's say that. Let's say you're still inside peeking out the doorway.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and take a shot.
Oh.
Oh,
Two.
you get a second one.
I'm going to.
My God, guys, the nat ones.
How many is that now?
I've lost
14.
count.
I think 14.
11. So you kind of go to peek out, and you're like, oh, and you fall, and the
Can I
second one comes.
interject?
Yes.
Before any of that crazy shite happens,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to take out the pocket watch and start fiddling with it, turning it back.
All right, you turn it back. Which roll are you redoing? The nat one?
The nat one.
All right, go ahead and roll another attack then.
Hey Tanner, remember the days of back to square one?
Yeah. 17 hits though. Because it's a fucking big ass bird. So go ahead and roll your. It's just 1d10. So as you're falling, you kind of twiddle and you just. That's weird. And you shoot
Plus
again.
4, right?
Plus 4, yes. 1d10 plus 4. Ho, 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 ho. Damn! Maximum damage on that. You're like, oh, that's weird. and you hit it so hard with that Eldritch Blast, you notice sections of rock just fly off of it. It looks around at this point, eyes glaring. I need everybody who's currently looking at this thing to make a Constitution saving throw.
I walked away from it.
You did, so you're looking away. I'll allow that.
I didn't really say I was looking away, but
Yeah, I didn't say.
You'll have to specify at this point.
All right.
17.
Okay. There's a nat 20 from Zane.
3.
Oh. Mo. You, Mo and Alastor, looking at it, you begin to feel yourself stiffen as your body is slowly beginning to turn to stone. It's now the Strix's turn.
Is that considered a disease?
No. Damn. It is not. That's interesting. The Strix is now going to make a multi-attack. It's going to swipe with its claws at Zaz, and it's going to attempt to peck Alastor's eyes out.
Oh God!
So, it's a 15 plus 7, right? Yeah. So that's a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
And a natural 20 on the beak attack.
Oh fuck!
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so I'm gonna roll the talon damage first. Oh no! So that is from the talons there, Zaz. You're going to take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And Alastor,
Mm-hmm.
I have to get different dice. Hold on.
Yep, just out of range too.
You are going to take. Oh no, 10, 13. 34 points of piercing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Jesus titties.
Just it's just like dunk right in the fucking forehead. Just,
That was literally my hit point ceiling.
Oh, was it really?
Literally. I am unconscious.
All right, Alastor is down. 1 sec here. Let me just move this Strix so I can mark you so we're aware. Do that. The bird is then going to fly this way. And you guys go to make it an attempt to swing at it, but it just moves upwards and out of the way. You get the feeling that this is going to be a very, if not very difficult, if not impossible thing to hit as it's moving past you due to its range. It's immune to attacks of opportunity, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
With that, we're at the top of the round. Quirren, you are up. What would you like to do?
Sorry, real quick.
Yes.
It started its turn 10 feet within me.
Oh, your
I got
wild
around
shape is still up. I didn't have
Within
my
me.
apologies.
It was
The
around
cons-
me. Yeah.
Oh, it fails that con save. That's a nat 3, I think, right? Unless that's like a plus 80. Yeah. So it fails that, so it's 1d4, right?
Yep.
Well, I mean, to make a note of that. My apologies.
Well, it's gone now because all my temporary hit points are gone.
Oh, okay. So it did that beforehand. It takes 1 point of damage. All right. Okay. Quirren, you're up. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast Healing Word at first level on Alastor,
Okay.
which means he gets 8 hit points automatically.
Okay.
Okay.
So you are back up. Let me change your state here.
And then I am going to look around and see where the fuck that clanking is coming from.
Okay. A perception check would be an action, so I'm going to say you're in the process of looking.
Healing Word can be cast as bonus action.
Can it? Perfect. Go ahead and are you moving at all to make a perception check?
Yeah, I'll step out over here.
Okay. Stepping out over there. Go ahead and make your perception check.
Nine. Fuck.
You hear it, but it's faint and it's getting louder, but you're not sure where it's coming from.
Yep.
All right. Next up, Alastor. Welcome back, buddy.
I'm here. I did it.
Second time today.
I'm just I'm reading through my spells here a little bit. Oh fuck, I already did that. Damn it, can't do that again. I'm going to use my movement to kind of back away from it towards the. No, I want to back away from it, so I'm gonna come back here, and I'll use my action to drink a healing potion that I have.
All right, go ahead and roll for that healing.
2d4 plus 2. Damn it.
Okay, 5.
It's
2d4 plus 4.
Is it?
Not? Yeah. So it'd be 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. Okay, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Mo and Zaz simultaneously. Mo first, please.
I'm just gonna Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So that's
it's wisdom save.
Wisdom 13.
Wisdom of 13. Natural 16 plus 2, buddy. Sorry. Again, there's a ah, and it hears it, and it kind of looks around and is like, ah!
Are you still getting the -4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got So that was a 16 minus 4. It was a 20. So, pretty much. Is that in your turn there, Mo?
Yeah.
Okay, Zaz.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna call it another lightning strike.
Holy fuck.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can keep doing it.
Lightning, fuckers!
I'm having a brain fart here. Is it attack or is it just a save, right? Dex save.
Yeah, Dex 14 save.
Fuck you.
What you got?
Hold on. It was 14 minus 2.
Hey!
So go ahead and roll that again.
Blessed be Bane.
I told you to stop saying that.
Oh man, as it's kind of it's looking pretty pissed off. Zane.
Yeah.
It is your turn. Zaz, I assume you're done.
Oh, before I end my turn, I look away.
Okay. Zane. You're up. What would you like to do? He's out of your line of sight right now because he's gone kind of around the side of the building.
Yeah. I want to step out of the building.
Okay.
I want to get closer to the group. Does that count as my action?
Nope, that'd be just your movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast.
All right, both at it?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Did I get it right this time?
Yes, you did. 12 doesn't. 16 is its armor class. So you get 1d4 plus 10 damage on the thing. So as you shoot, the first one goes kind of wide. You kind of readjust for the second one, pull it back and shoot. And wait for the roll. It hits it square in the plumage, what would be the plumage. And again, you see stones fly off of it. It's fucking hurt. All right, does that end your turn, Zane?
Yeah, it does.
All right, who looked away?
Oh,
looked
sorry. Shit.
Well, actually, I didn't follow it, so.
Okay, I'll allow it. So
I was looking for the other thing.
So it would be Alastor and Zane. Con saving throws, please.
Jeez.
Okay. I'm assuming once I hit 3, I'm a fucking Medusa'd. 13. Ooh.
No. And the 12 is the damage, sorry.
Oh!
Zane, your joints are feeling stiff, and Alastor, you can see your skin is starting to turn gray, and you're feeling sluggish. Your movement's halved.
Oh, shit.
Okay. That brings us to the Strix. The Strix, in the air is going to fly this way with its 60 feet of movement.
Jesus.
Big fucking bird. And it's going to come behind Quirren and Alastor.
Oh,
And it's going
Christ.
to make a talon attack against Alastor and a beak attack against you, Quirren.
Yep.
-4. Okay, yeah. Neither hit. So as it lands, it's still still see lightning kind of crackling around it. It goes, ah, ah, and you're like, ah, ah, and Quirren, you hold up your shield, and there's a loud tong. And after you hear that tong, there's another sound of clanking metal. Now all of you are starting to hear it. You're hearing, it sounds like armor clanking together. Brings us to the top of the round. Quirren, you are up. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast Sacred Flame on it. Dex 15.
All right, Dex of 15.
Dex save of 15. Yep.
Natural 1.
Hey.
15.
Ooh. 12 damage.
12 points of damage. It's starting to look hurt. So the grayish flame kind of engulfs it, and as there's and the rain kind of shimmers off and pats around it, the clanking sound now is getting more urgent, and it's getting faster and louder. Quirren, does that end your turn?
I'm gonna step away from it and then look around again.
Okay, you're looking around. I'll allow that, but we're not going to make a perception because you use Sacred Flame.
Yep.
Okay. Alastor, you're up.
I'm going to avert my eyes because I've learned twice now, and I'm going to, oh god, let me see. Oh, fuck, that's an action. Yeah, I'm going to back up.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Bless on myself.
Okay.
And
So, your D4.
on Zaz and on Mo.
Okay.
So that would basically mean you're bathed in this holy radiant red fire for a moment. It doesn't burn, but that's what it looks like.
Okay. Zed, ends your turn.
And I'm not looking at it. I'm just kind of readying myself in front of my sword. Yes.
I caught that.
Thank you.
Okay.
I want to die for the third time. Okay.
Mo and Zaz simultaneously. Mo, you are first. What are you doing?
So, have we gathered what like? Is it looking at it in the face that seems to cause this,
It's
or
looking at it.
looking at
in
any
general.
part of it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the just in front of it, like, you know, kind of like in front of where it's gonna be. Hold my hand out and cast Chill Touch. Just kind of like, I look at the ground and I assume how many feet it would be.
Yep.
And just kind of go.
Okay. And chill touch, that's a spell attack, yeah?
Yeah, that's a spell attack. Just let me.
Disadvantage.
Okay. So that's. Oh, come on.
Oh, the bot's doing the thing. Oh, wait. I think you have to put a space between the pluses there.
No.
No?
No?
No.
Oh, the bot's doing the thing.
Oh,
Just so
it's not
everyone
this long.
watching. Yeah, just so you guys are aware, sometimes our D&D bot, Avray there, it sometimes lags a little bit.
I think the only people watching it are us right now.
I think Matt's still here.
Whatever. It's good practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do. Go ahead and give it another roll there, Mo.
Alright.
Just copy paste it. There we go. Oh, almost a nat 20, but it's not. It's an 18, which still hits. So go ahead and roll your damage there and chill touch.
So that's 1d8. And I don't. That's no. It doesn't say plus anything, so it's just straight.
Just straight, yeah.
All right.
7. All right. It's starting to look real hurt.
And it can't regain hit points
It cannot.
until the start of my turn. I don't know if it's not one of those frog things, so I don't think I'll play into it. But
Yeah. All right.
I'm not
Zaz.
looking at it.
You're not looking at it. You're looking away. That's right. Zaz, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm calling lightning behind the fucker.
Behind it.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just so that way it makes sure that there's no way for it to like kind of splash damage any of us.
And nat 20 on the save, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Takes
Minus, hold on, Bane. -1, so 19. Plus, I should know this by now, I made enough. Yeah, it saves.
Do you want me to roll 4d10 and then just half it like doing mental math, or just roll
Yep.
2d10?
Yeah, it'd be, because you roll the damage, then you half the damage, right? You don't half the dice, you half the damage.
Gotcha.
Man, it still takes damage. Jesus.
Call lightning is incredibly strong.
Just that situational thing. You need storm clouds.
Yeah. Oh,
13.
Oof. It's looking rough.
10-3, 10-3.
Zane, you're up. What would you like to do? Zaz, before I specify, anything else you'd like to do?
I look away.
Yeah. Okay. Zane, you're up. What would you like to do?
Eldritch fucking blast, mother.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Go ahead and put her in. The two hits. Nine, and the 9 doesn't, the 18 does. So go ahead and roll 1d10 plus 4, please. $13 damage. It's looking pretty fucking bad as your Eldritch Blast catches it right in the beak, and you notice the tip of its beak just goes flying off to the side. Zane, anything else you'd like to do?
Look away.
All right. Everyone has learned. You all looked away. However, looking away, you hear something. You hear the clinking of metal that was there before. Just getting louder and louder until you can now hear it, what seems to be coming around the tavern. With it now on the wet ground, you hear the footsteps. Whatever's coming is big, and it's heavy. You don't quite see it, but what you do see at first, Quirren, you see it first as a massive stone warhammer comes flying from behind the stone strix, hits it in the back of the head, and the hammer lands right next to you. Looking down, Quirren, this is an incredibly familiar hammer.
Oh.
Fuck.
I rolled the 1.
Of course you fucking did.
Averting your gaze. John is fucking mad at me, and I know he is.
God damn it.
Behind the Strix, which is now dazed and confused and turning to look, you see an absolutely massive female Goliath.
Man, she hot. Woo.
Barely, she's wearing kind of mainly leather straps, but on her back you see a plate, almost like dragon scales down her back. In her one hand, a on her left arm, she's got a giant, almost the size of a tower shield, which seems to be crafted out of some kind of turtle shell, just polished to a shining finish. Her tattoos have an incredible similarity to symbolism you guys have all seen before. She runs up to the Strix with her shield and whacks it, running right through beside Quirren. She picks up her warhammer. Looks at Quirren and says, "I've been looking for you." Top of the round. Quirren, you're up. What are you doing?
Hello, mother.
What?
Ah! Oh. Oh.
And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the fucking Strix.
All right. Go ahead.
Dex 15 save.
Yeah. That's a nat 4. I'm not even going to fucking roll Bane.
Fuck's sakes.
Woo! Holy fuck!
5 damage.
That does it. So you say your line, you cast it, not breaking eye contact, as the bird just and collapses, and its entire figure is reduced to rubble. Completely. And it just falls to the ground in a pile of stone. Impressive.
Myself and Alastor are completely harder than a diamond in an ice storm. Holy fuck!
And with that, I think we end tonight's session.
Fuck!
You fucker.
Motherfuck!
I hope not. She just showed up.